Masters. Que se sienta el hype por Cruz Visa. And let's bring out their opponents. Make some noise for G2 eSports!
Cause you know we titans in this game, ain't no contest. If we this ain't go to, cause you know it's G2.
A massive matchup with a Shanghai qualification up for grabs. You win here, you're taking a trip to China. You lose, you get one more opportunity.
Starting to lead it forwards from the alarm bot. Take the contact. Snakebite, all meant for that plant denial, and it does do the job, as was intended with the high tide ripping away control of the site, with G2 gaining it back. Another layer of things. That one in their face. Crew are finding it really difficult to chew through this one and just get any sort of advantage going. Underhanded, flash, round the side, round the corner, no connections with it, at least the kills going their way, or is it G2? Still holding their ground, rooted to the spot, and it's risky. Klaus really pressing forward to that advantage here. Kesnet falling. Decay down to the single digits, double digits now just for Klaus. The top of the plant. Bring around the Rosies. Got two of these players to watch for, but doubled up discipline is the name of the game for G2. See how difficult this has been for them, but with both the walls eventually fading out and away. Gonna hit the go button. Shock darts. Rebounding backwards. Mosh pit a little bit delayed and late, so the plan's still going down, dropping down from the rafters. Icy. How was he managing that? Bringing it to the 1v2. Klaus and Melzer. They slowed all the way down. They were doubled up for a time, but now just watching through all of it, and with time running short. However, this isn't planted for Melzer. A rebound here from the snakebite. Not enough to push him away. Jonah P sticking this one all the way through. But Melzer feeling the time pressure. We'll offload that ult with the no command now, emanating out.
There's 4 players here.
And it does mean that there's going to be no util here for the plant denial. G2, they choose to take it with that brute force. Facing with the players, there's a high-low triple face again. In through the back of the side, and all the footsteps heard. Shy shut down, Melzer striking from behind, but at this point, too little, too late.
Where they don't take 1v1 fights. Nope. For a player on Crew to have a hero moment.
That is so damn proactive from G2. In fact, this whole map so far feels like it's so damn unusual.
And when he's playing Reyna, he's got to be getting the fight.
Hell of a brawl occurring, and yet taking a fight to him. It's Melzer through and through. Hunter's Fury. And down. Committed. Kesnet. He's going to go down, and that is that prior damage done. 2 versus 3 now for G2. Trent trying to get some eyes onto any sort of target, but everybody ducked away. Knife out. Might be regretting it. No! It's Leaf down. More than winnable, and this could be heartbreak for Crew. All set up nicely for the round winners. G2 are stealing it away. Trent delivering that final blow.
So we're watching Crew keep getting themselves in nice spots. They got so many entries. This was a 5v2. They simply can't lose here, G2.
It's evident in the round differential so far, 7-2.
Toxins going up.
In a match really where the stakes could never be higher. Jonah P. That's a nice punish. Leaf onto the corner here. Jonah P's being swarmed with the flash. The layer too much to overcome. Didn't know which way to look here. Sure, the areas are accounted for here, but this is proactivity by Crew that's being called. You can see it pressing forwards and away, but I mean, he's just way ahead of the curve still. And as well in an unorthodox spot and position, forcing out the wider fights, and respect has to be shown here by Icy. Realizing it's given up here. This time, the confidence is back for Crew.
Side of yellow, and then the others tuck back in to throw utility at the spike and stop the defuse from happening.
My ultimate is ready.
They're gonna need more rounds like that. Hey, from G2, they've been doing it so often, and Leaf again up here.
Yep, high up into the rafters, firing all the way, but everybody blinded up, and they are being eviscerated. There's no remorse from G2. None in the slightest. If you opt into the fight, G2.
It's awesome to watch. They've 4-player stacked A so often, and that has been the right read for this match. And then also they've got an extra layer if you choose to try the route out, Leaf. It's so sick what they're demonstrating here.
Yeah.
You want to see from these guys.
Right here.
But Crew, Another round here, and a fight in mid. Kesnit shut down again.
Man, I mean, this is the G2 playbook.
And just having the players in the perfect spot every time.
Look at it, as soon as the pit comes down, it's a reckoning. Pound for pound, equalizing on either side here, but still trying to dominate these angles. And it is 3v3, crew. Forwards now, up onto the angles, onto the edge of the molly. Damage being done to a multitude of targets. Still with that ult available, Leaf not in a safe enough position to use it. Waiting for it with a wingman. Forwards and firing, off and away. Final bullet does it, but Leaf in a 1v1, Heat shuts him down.
And now Heat is worried about that.
They're so worried about a mid lurk. Now with the util flying forwards, dart at the flash. No one to receive it, of course. Shy was just playing a very passive act. Making it difficult for crew now. They can only really exit out of the one side, but they're giving a lot of space now with the shot darts flying forwards. Damage softening them all up for Valen. The time to strike is nigh. Wingman pushing forwards, advancing! The double connection. Doesn't matter if it's high-low. Shy is left alone. 1v3.
Team 8.
Made this a free site for them. The high tide then stopped any kind of a flood attempt. And did you see what we had there as well? Following the wingman out with the stun inside the smoke.
Nice. It's too nice.
Sick.
I slipped through the net, but he's the one who gets caught.
All right, so one mistake for G2. That's, we haven't seen too many of them.
Certainly haven't. Shock darts. Pop there of the Nana Swarm. Wingman now going to be trying to put this plant down, denied and out. And it is followed up and followed through. Damage being done with these guns. We're backing away. Watching for the mid-angle. It's a game of timings. And Leaf wins it out. 2 versus 2. That's going to give them the indicator, but a high tide, a bit of a safety. Along with the smokes. Using it to reposition here. Players, both teams just trying to get the right read on things. Not giving too much away, but the body spotted. And out and open. Leaf can't be doing this to a man. Opponent's rank conversion will be the nail in the coffin, and it's up to Kesnit to put a stop to it with only 5 bullets left. What can he do? Leafs out forwards. Heal online, reload forwards, but again, time ticking away. Not planning for him, a tap. Valen forced forwards and out, but wins the fight anyway.
Dual gunfire advantage, or the timing's working for them. Literally everything. I mean, Leaf with the timing down mid. Valen winning the 1v1 towards the end of the round. All of the small moments.
It is being followed by crew. They have players. How are they going to be denying this one? It's a snake bite, a bit of spam, a few bullets. Will it be enough? Not quite. Plant now down, kills, collected. Crew are the ones trying to find that advantage, but shutting them all down. Evened out, 2 versus 2. It's up to Heat and Shy.
Shy's
to make
so
the
far away.
Heat. He's taking matters into his own hands, and you're right.
Trent's panicking now. He's got to be thinking about the flank. Shy has just taken so long. Why would he be peeking from the same position as Heat? Surely they would have doubled up if they were there together.
Uncertainty! And yet still, it's Trent who wins it out.
It's wild, man.
Has no clue as to where the next player is going to be. It doesn't make sense why Heat would be pressing the advantage like that when there's no player next to him.
Yeah, you just, the longer the time goes there, the more you're thinking.
G2, they just need the 1 round.
Look how nice that lineup is as well.
He's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, we've seen some great ones from him.
And G2, it's always the rounds that you count them out in. It's always the way when you think the money's running tight. And this is really it now. Any sort of safety net, any sort of buffer that crew might have felt like they've earned themselves. It's all denied and ripped away. And it's 1 left to stand against it. Melsa against 4 players of G2. They've come prepped, they've come ready. The ults are online, fully committed it. This map should be their playground. 1 obstacle removed, but not the next. With Valen's last final blow, that's the opening map going away at G2.
I did not think we'd be here so quickly. A 13-5, absolute
ridiculous
domination. G2 coming in with immaculate prep. The players hitting.
Shy and Klaus, who are just sending their sights straight down mid. Look at these guys. Look at the pincer, these players potentially out towards tiles. Can't even remove the pesky turret in the closed, shut case for them, really. Only have to clear out the back of the side. And
Klaus actually using it early there.
Out of B main. It's only Melzer, and he misses the timing. Him versus Leaf, with Leaf dropped now, Trent.
They expect a second in B main.
There was no swing, there's a paranoia. Potentially coming from the side there, maybe. I think that was Valen just trying to push back the lane plays, and unfortunate that it actually caught onto him, trying to hold on to it. Crew, best chance they've had in a long while to try and do some work here, but they just cannot dislodge these backside players. Diffuse, stuck, potentially half, and it's turned all the way.
A wild round.
But this time, setting it up through mid, breaking the
30
alarm
seconds
bot.
left.
Spike is going to be setting their sights towards it. There's the nade. It's good by Heat. Seeking to the lane and just buy that bit of time here with the paranoia sweeping through. Cuts it up. Nice and easy now, and it's gone back and forth between them. Crew buying so much time for them. The options are running short and shy of the mark. Crew just need to try and delay and deny. And they do just that with a wall dropped down in their face.
Not give away the fact that Jet was playing in B main. They were about to go for the B pop there. The whole game plan from Valen was, we're going to slowly contact and take B main and then explode on the site. And when they gave it away, they were just worried that...
Trent goes down towards tiles.
I don't think that's really going to disturb anything.
I don't think it's really going to be finding anything out here, but Icy steps up to the challenge. Takes it head on. It's going to be met, though. He meets his match entirely there. Two players of Crew seeking to clear him out. Now here comes the fast play. G2 spells
messed it up.
Oh my, got out, but just not in time. Leaf, he's barreling his way forwards. He has carved out a lovely position, and he is just doing all the work in the world. 2v2 now.
That one way is going to be difficult to get through. He does have a flash.
Pop through it, just disrespecting it. But he none the wiser. It's all collected by G2.
Gets stuck.
Also credit to Leaf, I think, as well. Only 2 kills in the map so far, but they were some of the most impactful ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enemy remaining.
Overall, though, again, nice game plan from Valen. You know, Brendan, coming into the day yesterday in Americas, there was a single player in EMEA who'd bought the Odin more than everybody in Americas.
I mean, it just goes to show the differences, I think, in all the regions who have Kesnit. Not at all.
No
Shy,
way.
who's just sticking around for about a moment here. The uptrap dash play over into the top. Icy, still worried about a backside play here. Shy, he's full sprinting. Just trying to get into these open access.
Chaos in the camp of Crew.
Just wondering how they can really bail themselves out now of this spot. It comes down to sheer mechanical ability. You've got to get the kills and collect them when you can. But again, it's a 1v3, and if Leaf's hitting stuff like that, good luck.
There's an additional layer. Something is disguised. There's a set play to get rid of the operator. There's a fake being called by Valen, or perfection with the ultimates. There's so much stuff. The dominant best team all year long, but when it came to the tournament that mattered,
Here.
of which this is the tournament that matters for getting you to Shanghai, they were there, they were prepped, they were ready.
And Leaf, this guy is indomitable. Yes, it's against the half bite.
An opportunity and just couldn't respond. Kesnit gets one to bring it back into the...
Essentially, a single shot will do it.
One enemy remaining.
Right through the walls, all it takes there from Icy. It's an impossibility, surely. And look at the protocols in play. G2. No command is going to be going out.
No,
And a swarm to stop them. They cancel the hits out towards mid.
Gonna try to commit to the retake, but they've always got to be worried about this sneaky player behind.
Nade going to be missing. G2 have to respect the positionings here. Icy overstaying it. Look at the Hunter's Fury. Combination. And it's fish in a barrel, man. Klaus. Easy access. All the damage done. Everybody cleaned up and collected. But it took everything for Crew to win that.
To try to break lockdowns on a range of different maps. And teams are starting to get aware of that. Look at these four trapped in the corner, desperately dancing a jig to try to recover.
Locked down. It's dropped down. There will be nothing to remove this one, at least for Crew. They've got to step back and respect these boundaries. But again, it's an open spam sideline, and they can't afford to take Nanoswarms, almost bringing them down and still doing the damage. Flooding right back at them. Crew not willing to give up that space so easily. But now with the Hunter's Fury, there's a straight through Boathouse, and it's cleaved them in twain. They cannot stand their ground. Paper-thin wars on Ascender, you really do find yourself in, but surely with the damage done, yes. Dropped to the floor, 6-6.
Sure. The spam was all connecting as well. It looks more like the Crew that we've been seeing so far throughout stage one. But this was not a good defense half. You're expecting more than 6. But Crew love taking mid-control, and G2 recognizing that, put 4 players here ready to
Fight them and brawl, man. It's a clash. And the outcome of this one could decide so damn much. Stalemate called, but maybe calling for a refight. Closed down in their faces.
For a moment there, looking like Melza wanted to take kind of an advanced position, but...
It's going to be met anyway by the alarm bot. So now, matched in kind. Melza from that lower position. Leaf now has to get a bit of a move on here, but Crew surely set up for it.
Didn't get out the smoke with the turret.
Single point of damage will do it. Shy, he's fallen all the way through, leaping. Into the site. Time is running against them. Valin,
time.
there's no more chances. Enough has been bought. And with that, pistol round on the board.
Very early in the round as well, so there was never any chance that was just going to be a full B pop.
I see ADS stop. Shy. It's unusual to really be winning. Favored. Leaf. It's going walkabouts now, and he is going to be spotted! Lining them all up. Tree area, even a paranoia sweeping up. That caught away. Did catch him. Doubled up. Just trying to put the pressure onto them. A tap, they see Valin. They get off the plant. With the smoke, dropped into their face. Counter spam, dropping them down. Jonah B! My God, man! Could have just stolen a few more kills there, but Shy stands its ground and stands tall against it. It's up to Kesnet now. A tap. Only 13 seconds remaining. Valin
10 seconds left.
just hunting for a chance. It's a double face. 3, 2, 1. Snappy from the IGL. Valin, 8 bullets left. Oh my God!
Taking every weapon apart from one out of the hands of G2 and forcing armor rebuy on top. Despite Valin's heroics, they're going to be feeling the effects of that in the next round. Giving Crew tons of space. It's just the time that's the problem.
Pop flash. Rebounds here. Cut to the corner. This is Icy. It's time to see if he can chop. Oh, but he's team blinded. Flashed in the moment. It's supportive use until it just goes wrong. Valin answers entirely. And the combined mind of the anchoring players. Jonah P puts the finishing touches on it.
Squandered it. They could have played it more standardly. They could have tried to fight for map control at the start of the rounds a little more, and instead went into an ace play. Oh, even gifted with a team flash onto Icy.
Really quite interesting. It's a double face. Leaf. Couple of pot shots. Do they want to try and explode into this one? Yes, they do. At least with Kesnet sent flying and forwards. It's the molly, and they drop down. Struggling Crew to try and get themselves and their players back into this one. Melzer at least will relieve that pressure, but they haven't dealt with Leaf. This guy doesn't matter. On a perch in this position, you just cannot remove him from the B site, and he makes it so damn hard. And he can't do anything about it.
To their demise. You're right to highlight Leaf. I mean, look at it. They're playing a flood defense, and they're through off the back of a pop flash from Jonah P. Oh, G2 ended up coming back to reinforce Icy.
There's a dash, just getting out of there.
He's got to get punished for that.
Yep, no kill inside. Kesnet's forwards, though, had already been cut up. Committed, Hunter's Fury. It's all going to be expended here for a win for Crew. It all hangs in the balance. Up trap. But Melzer's onto the site now. The plan coming through, and it's a call by G2 to go fast and loose straight into it. Shy, an attempt and a chance. G2 have shut it down entirely. Melzer in a 1v2. Lockdown committed. Paranoia up close now, swinging wide. Leaf intelligence off the bloody charts there.
Dare I say it, strolled to Shanghai. It feels like this match has been far easier for them than anybody would have predicted. The level of preparation and the work that they've put in, justifying all of the difficulties. Very slow pace by Crew, trying to bait out some kind of info peak from G2, but they have info everywhere. Cause some kind of loss of info.
Kesnet tries to swing this one. Surely his back's open. It's a Paranoia right through them. And Leaf. Oh my, the supportive utility. It's perfection at play for G2. A ticket inside, around the world they go. Straight to Shanghai.
A stunning, stunning performance from G2. Dismantling one of our best performers that we've had here across stage one. And Kesnet is left in shock. Disbelief written on his face. I'll be real, this was just G2 dominance. This was not a close game by any metric.
Immense amount of credit to all the G2 staff as well. Josh RT and the rest of his boys here can stand tall and proud, smiles on their faces. They know that they've got it. Vindication, validation, however you want to call it.